some riding axe niggas. Ain't nobody hating on Eminem, and his music is trash. And I agree with Lord Jamar. It's not hard to see a jealous lame who is racist. Stupid. Lord Jamar was in a rap back in the day, Brand Nubians. He loves his black people. I don't feel Eminem either. 9 of my friends listen to him. It's this clown looking like a knockoff Fresh Prince.
Hey, can you tell me a bedtime story?
Sure, son.
Now this is a story all about how my life got.
Gosh, these comments are so mean. I wish there was something I could do. The BadBoy Diddy hotline. I can call.
Thank you for calling the BadBoy Hitman hotline. If you know your party extension, please enter it in now. If not, please choose from one of the following options. Have you not paid for child support? And now you have a girlfriend named Raquanisha Peaches Pearl who is on your back? And do you need her canceled or dealt with? Please press 1 now. Are you being targeted by professional YouTube commenters and they're saying really mean things? Well, press 3 now and we can handle them.
Yes! That's it! Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing swell. I never use that language. I've never used swell before. But anyway, how you guys doing on today? Today I want to get right into it. Today I want to talk about, a little bit about Diddy. Because if you guys don't know, you guys remember after Kill Shot had came out, and then there was this podcast where Joe Budden, he had stated that Diddy was going to be handling Eminem. Now, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, I guess, P. Diddy's history of handling people, or if there's a history, or what he may have met, and if it got handled. Well, first, let's just back up. Let me refresh your memory, because this happened about almost a year ago. This is what Joe had said about Diddy handling him.
Nothing to speculate about, nothing to talk about. Puff said it's in his hands, and he said I can say it. He said, there's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands. You wild. Period.
So this happened around September 8th, September 9th. Now, ever since Joe had enlightened us that Daddy Diddy was going to handle Eminem. He was gonna handle the man. Then a lot of people from now until that point, we done seen a lot of people, just expose their hate, or just expose not just their hate, but maybe their opinions. They were a little bit more opinionated about Eminem in a broad spectrum, more general public. We've been hearing a lot about Eminem from the people that don't like him. I mean, people like your MGK, Joe Budden, Gucci Mane, Lord Jamar, I almost said Jafar, Lord Jamar, Charlemagne the God, Tyler the Creator, Ja Rule. It ain't only for the rule, baby. I mean, all these people, they have stated and they have been very opinionated about Eminem and who he is all of a sudden since that had happened. And one of the things that all of these people have in common is that they are either linked or partnered or friends in some way with P. Diddy. So one of the misconceptions that people had when they heard that Diddy was gonna handle Eminem, I think that people thought, I don't know, maybe you're on that side that you thought Diddy was going to get in the booth. He was gonna get in the booth and he was gonna spit that spatty fire stuff, real bars. Or maybe you thought that, he was gonna call up him and confront him, throw it down. Hey, But whatever it is, I think one of the things that we should not had thought that was going to happen, that Diddy was going to directly handle Eminem, that he was going to directly confront Eminem, because honestly, that's not how P. Diddy has worked. I mean, there is no history to support that theory that Diddy would confront someone head to head. But there is some proof in history of when Diddy used his power, his money, his charm to get other people to do what he want done. And that's what I want to just talk about on today. So, do you all think that P. Diddy is petty enough to get all his people and everyone that is associated with him and tell them, hey, talk bad about Eminem, don't rock with that dude, I don't want to hear anybody saying anything good about him? Do you think he would be that petty all because of a line that Eminem said in a kill shot? Do you think he would gather, that's why we've been seeing this big birth of people coming out the blue and people that are connected with P. Diddy? No, because it would take someone to be that petty, and it's kind of like middle school. Hey, I don't like that person, so I want everybody in here not to like them. I'm going to try to get everybody in here not to like them. No. In order to do that, it would really take someone with, well, charisma and a very controlling attitude. Well, you know, this just came to mind. There was this time when, you know, he has this TV show, and these young people, they're trying to be rock stars, and they're trying to get on BadBoy. They're trying to be a part of Diddy. So Diddy made them, he kind of said, hey, you guys, go walk 10 miles and go bring me back a cheesecake. So yeah, he made, and they had to do it because, hey, if you want to be BadBoy, if you want to be a part of BadBoy, go do that. You know, so I remember that. Now, this was a part of a MTV reality show, and Diddy had got mad at him, so he made them, and they had to do it. You know, Diddy was showing that he was in control. There was a guy by the name of Dylan. He was like Jamaican, or I think he was Jamaican. Yeah, man, I used to play on the bachelor team, man. Rasta boy, me say. That was pretty good. But anyway, Dylan, after this event, I do remember in an interview, he actually had a little interview where he was like, yeah, you know, I walked the 10 miles. It was about 3 hours to go get Diddy a cheesecake. But hey, secret, I took a cab back. Diddy didn't say we couldn't take a cab back. Yeah, well, that was... Now you may say, hey, yeah, well, that ain't nothing. That's just a little control. Everybody control every now and then. But you ain't got to show me something more intense. Well, there was this time at a New York club that P. Diddy, he had some champagne in his hands, and he was walking, he was partying, yeah. And then he ended up bumping into this guy in the club, and he spilled this drink. And so I guess the guy had bumped into Diddy, or Diddy bumped into the guy. But anyway, Diddy had like the $3,000 fur coat or whatever on, and the champagne got on him. But anyway, Diddy and this guy, they get in a shouting match back and forth. And then Diddy's security guard at the time, his name was, I believe, Jamal Shine. He got into it, and they're shouting back and forth, and it starts to get aggressive. And it got so bad that Diddy's guard actually pulled out his gun, and he shot shots. 3 people got injured. And then it was stated, and it was alleged, that P. Diddy, he took out his gun and he shot it in the ceiling. And then they all ran out the club. Diddy and J-Lo at the time, who was his girlfriend, they both got in the car and they got out of there. But then later on, the police actually caught up with them and stopped them. They searched the car. P. Diddy was arrested and charged. Both Shine was charged too. Now P. Diddy, then this is where we get to the power part, because when the police stopped them, then P. Diddy, it was stated, the driver said that, hey, P. Diddy, had told me to take blame of the gun. We had guns in the car. Diddy, you know, told me that he was going to give me his diamond ring that was worth $40,000 to $50,000 at the time if he takes the blame for the gun. The driver testified that, hey, I couldn't do it. But anyway, Diddy, he tried to use his power during that time to get off of a felony charge because he was facing 15 years in jail for possession and bribery and kind of assault at this club. Now, Diddy did get the best lawyer at the time. He went and got Johnny Cochran for himself. So he got Johnny Cochran, and Diddy, he got off free. He got off scot-free. Now, he got off scot-free. Now, him and his bodyguard, Shine actually took all the rap. Shine got 10 years in jail. And after he got out of jail, it didn't stop there. He got deported. Now, Shine has been mad at P. Diddy because P. Diddy didn't step up. And he's like, hey, where's my Johnny Cochran? Hook me up, man. Come on now. So, but here's the thing. Here's another thing about this story. Is that y'all remember when Michael Jackson, you know, he got acquitted and everybody that were in the streets with their sign, Free Jackson, we done did it. So we done did it. Well, P. Diddy, he had his fan group.
All the people in New York, everybody that's prayed for me all over the world and sent me prayers and messages. Thank you for your prayers. You're giving me support. The people in New York, just when I'm walking in the streets, just telling me to keep my head up. And I'm just so grateful today. And my whole family. I'm just really right now, I'm just very emotional. I'm at really a loss. I'm just very emotional. I feel blessed.
The whole Tupac and Biggie, you know, Tupac and Biggie were the two greatest and best MC during their time, and even of all time still today. Now, but Biggie was P. Diddy's MC, and it's said in order to stop the competition between the two big MCs at the time, Diddy was like, hey, we need to get rid of, hey, I know a guy who knows a guy. He told me don't worry about it. We need to get rid of the competition. You're talking yesterday, Manuli. Now, I'm not just yapping here, man. I'm not just yapping here. Gray Caden, who was the lead investigator of the case at the time, this guy, Gray Caden, he was the lead investigation. He went through all the evidence. He interviewed people. He looked at the shots, the bullets, everything, and his investigation concluded that P. Diddy hired this guy, Dwayne Keefe, to take out Tupac, not just Tupac, but also Suge Knight. Because later on, his investigation also stated that Dwayne actually got his nephew, Orlando Anderson, to kill Tupac. And there was $1 million that P. Diddy had put up. This is all in his investigation, what he came up with, that P. Diddy, ransom, it was $1 million. Once both MCs were dead and the case was closed, this is what the lead investigator had to say about the whole case and about P. Diddy and about just everything. It's not that the case is not unsolved, it's merely unprosecuted. And because of a variety of circumstances, the case is unprosecutable. But that doesn't mean they're unsolved. So internally, we realize that we solved the case, but perhaps the public, by not having gone through a trial process, doesn't understand how they can be solved and not prosecuted. So Greg, the lead investigator, he said, I solved the case. I know who killed them. I know who put out the hit, and it just can't be prosecuted because they're dead or people, the witnesses, just is unprosecutable at this time, but it doesn't mean that it has not been solved. So there has been a history of what we can say smoking guns, of Diddy having this personality to get people to do things. So what I'm saying is that we can't put it past him to handle it in this way of being that petty. Hey, MGK, hey, you say this. Hey, so, hey, Revolt, hey, Breakfast, hey, everybody, everybody. We don't like him, all right? We're all on the same page? Okay. So we can't put it past him. And that's all I want to say in this video. I just wanted to update you guys. Oh, but you know what? In closing, I do want to say thank all of you guys on Twitter. You guys know that we're going through this little battle with Lord Jamar and these guys, Rapmatic, taking down our video on Lord Jamar, and we giving our opinion on that, and he took it down. Now, a lot of you all been tweeting. We tweet at the host, and she got to the point where she asked, hey, please stop tweeting, please stop. Hey, go to Rapmatic, go to their page, go get them. And she even retweeted to Rapmatic. Hey, you know, she retweeted my tweet to them, you know, basically wanting them to get it back up. So we moving in this, we moving. And yeah, I made a tweet directly to them, and I need you all, once again, if you haven't done so already, go follow me on Twitter. I just put up this most recent tweet to Rapmatic, and I said, hey, I know you guys just want all the views and trying to garnish views, but taking down my video, that ain't it, Chief. Go retweet that to them, and let's get this video back up. I'm not letting this go, guys. They think I'm gonna let this go. All right, let's not let go. I thank you guys, Evolvers. I will see you guys. I think in the next video, I'm gonna update you guys on everything that has happened so far, because stuff has been happening behind the scenes. So I want to update you guys on the whole Lord Jamar and my video situation. Other than that, I will see you all next video. Hey, it's all wrong, but it's all right. As always, KIP, keep it positive. It's gonna be all right. I promise you, it's gonna be all right.